Hello。 我们一起问候师尊好，师母好，大家好。恭请圣尊升法王座。
We just welcome our lineage Guru and the founder of True Buddha School, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian-Sheng, to enter into the temple hall and to take the Dharma throne.
诸位上师请上座，教授师请上座，法师请上座，讲师助教贵宾同门。
Now we are inviting everybody to please be seated. 哇，突然间。
依照雷藏寺往常的惯例，请第一次来或很久没有来参加同修的同门站起来自我介绍，您的法号和来自的国家及道场。我们先从龙边开始。
Who has not been here for a very long time, or who is here for the very first time, to please stand up and introduce yourself. Please say your name and where you came from.
各位上师好，大家好，我们是来自美国马里兰州华府登堡雷藏寺。
We came from Maryland, the Tengbao True Buddhist Maryland Temple.
好，请坐下。 还有要自我介绍的吗？龙边有吗？将麦克风传给他
们。师尊好，我是莲花和志明大姐。我跟我一家人已经从新加坡已经正常到此。
This is my family, and we came from Singapore.
欢迎你们。好，请坐下。 龙边还有要自我介绍的吗？如果没有的话，麦克风传到虎边，虎边这边有要自我介绍的吗？国际部都没有哈。那让我们以热烈的掌声欢迎世界各地的众上师。还有，不好意思，不好意思。
师尊好，师母好，我是莲花明，我在家人。
欢迎你们。
We all came from Singapore.
各位上师，大家好，我是莲花敬祥，是从新加坡第一次来美国西雅图。
I came from Singapore, and it's my first time here.
欢迎你常来哦。
师尊好，师母好，大家好，我是莲花明。
欢迎。还有，请站起来。
师尊好，师母好。我们是来自德国的，忍次堂，谢谢师尊。
欢迎你们。
名字青松，莲花青松，谢谢。
还有吗？还有要自我介绍的吗？ 好，那我们再一次以热烈的掌声欢迎世界各地的众上师、教授师、法师、讲师、助教、贵宾、同门善信大德来参加同修。
Welcome.
同修，南无西方极乐世界阿弥陀佛，本尊法开始开。
Today is Amitabha Buddha.
观想生活中传承。
Clap twice and snap your fingers. Visualize the Buddha lineage. Namo Vairocana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Amitabha Buddha, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Lian-Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas radiating light to bless us. Recite the root Guru mantra 7 times.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 念清净咒及安土地真言。唵修
purification
利
mantras
修
and the
利
Adhyati
玛哈
mantra.
修利修修利娑哈。唵修多利修多利修摩利修摩利娑哈。唵瓦则拉丹呵呵吽。南无三曼多摩多兰。唵嘟噜嘟噜对为娑哈。念招请咒。唵啊吽娑哈。唵啊吽娑哈。唵啊吽娑哈。众弟子一心奉请。南无宏观圣面金刚上师莲生活佛。南无宏观圣面金刚上师莲生活佛。南无宏观圣面金刚上师莲生活佛。同修主尊。南无西方阿弥陀佛。同修主尊。南无西方阿弥陀佛。同修主尊。南无西方阿弥陀佛。南无中央毗卢遮那佛。南无东方阿处佛。南无南方宝生佛。南无北方不空成就佛。南无本师释迦牟尼佛。南无药师佛。南无无极瑶池金木大天尊。南无地藏王菩萨。南无莲花童子。南无观世音菩萨。南无文殊师利菩萨。南无弥勒菩萨。南无金刚萨埵。南无莲华生大士。南无准提佛母。金刚护法空行诸天神众。十方三世一切佛。一切菩萨摩诃萨。南无摩诃佛耶波罗蜜多。做观想大礼拜100根本传承上师及诸佛。唵啊吽观想顶礼。回天心散印200诸菩萨。唵啊吽观想顶礼。回天心散印300诸护法金刚。唵啊吽观想顶礼。回天心散印是平等以举手。大曼达供养，受戒供养手印，观想供品变化无量无边无虚空。
To multiply, to fill the whole space.
上供根本传承上师，一代传承祖师，同修主尊，南无西方阿弥陀佛，十方三世一切诸佛，一切菩萨摩诃萨，中共龙天护法空行，下师列道众生。念供养赞及供养咒，须弥四周并日月，化诸珍宝供养佛，种种珍奇诸功德，消业世俗正菩提。唵萨瓦达他嘎达伊达木咕噜那那面扎那汉尼尼耶达雅尼。做是皈依观想，观想根本传承上师，一代传承祖师，一切诸佛法宝珍宝结合起来，成为大白光，给自己灌顶。念是皈依咒。南无格鲁贝，南无布达耶，南无达摩耶，南无僧伽耶。南无格鲁贝，南无布达耶，南无达摩耶，南无僧伽耶。南无格鲁贝，南无布达耶，南无达摩耶，南无僧伽耶。做毗教护身，持金刚手菩萨真言7遍持咒。唵波利兰遮利，唵波利兰遮利，唵波利兰遮利，唵波利兰遮利，唵波利兰遮利，唵波利兰遮利，唵波利兰遮利。恭诵一遍高王观世音真经，奉请8大菩萨。南无观世音菩萨摩诃萨，南无弥勒菩萨摩诃萨，南无虚空藏菩萨摩诃萨，南无普贤菩萨摩诃萨，南无金刚手菩萨摩诃萨，南无妙吉祥菩萨摩诃萨，南无除盖藏菩萨摩诃萨，南无地藏王菩萨摩诃萨，南无诸尊菩萨摩诃萨，观世音菩萨，南无佛，南无法，南无僧，佛国有缘，佛法相依，常乐我净，有缘佛法。 南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是大神咒，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是大明咒，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是无上咒，南无摩诃般若波罗蜜是无等等咒，南无金光密密佛、法藏佛、狮子吼神诸幽王佛、佛告须弥灯王佛、法护佛、金刚掌狮子游戏佛、宝胜佛、神通佛、药师琉璃光王佛、普光功德双王佛、善住功德宝王佛、过去七佛、未来现劫千佛、1500佛、万物千佛、500花生佛、百亿金刚藏佛、定光佛、六方六佛名号：东方宝光月殿月妙尊音王佛、南方树根花王佛、西方照晚神通愿花王佛、北方月殿清净佛、上方无数精进保守佛、下方善济月音王佛、无量诸佛、多宝佛、释迦牟尼佛、弥勒佛、阿处佛、弥陀佛，中央一切众生，在佛世界中者，行诸于地上，即在虚空中，持有于一切众生，得令安稳休息，昼夜修持，心常求诵此经，能灭生死苦，消除诸毒害。南无大明观世音，光明观世音，高明观世音，开明观世音，药王菩萨，药上菩萨，文殊师利菩萨，普贤菩萨，虚空藏菩萨，地藏王菩萨，金梁宝山亿万菩萨，普光王如来化身菩萨，念念诵此经，七佛世尊即说咒曰：尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼诃那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼诃那地，毗尼尼地，摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼诃那地。毗尼地摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼诃那地，毗尼尼地摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼诃那地，毗尼尼地摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地。陀罗尼地，尼诃那地，毗尼尼地摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈尼波尼波地，求呵求呵地，陀罗尼地，尼诃那地，毗尼尼地摩诃迦地，真灵前地，娑哈十方观世音，一切诸菩萨，誓愿救众生，称名悉解脱。若有智慧者，因情未解说，但是有因缘，读诵口不错，诵经满千遍，念念心不结，火焰不能伤，刀兵力摧折，慧怒生欢喜，死者变成活。莫言此事虚，诸佛不忘说。高王观世音，能救诸苦厄，临危急难中，死者变成活。诸佛语不虚，是故应顶礼，持诵满千遍，众罪皆消灭。后佛坚信者，专攻受此经，愿以此功德普及于一切，诵满1000遍，众罪皆消灭。高王观世音真经中。共念七遍往生咒。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他伽多耶，多地亚他，阿弥尼多波比。阿弥尼多瑟旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南地，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他伽多耶，多地亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多瑟旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南地，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他伽多耶，多地亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多瑟旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南地，阿弥尼多比迦南多，迦尼尼迦迦那，吉多迦尼娑哈。南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他伽多耶，多地亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多瑟旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南地，阿弥尼多比迦南多， 伽尼尼卡卡那吉多伽尼娑哈，南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他卡多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多瑟旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南得，阿弥尼多比迦南多。伽尼尼卡卡那吉多伽尼娑哈，南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他卡多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多瑟旦波比，阿弥尼多比迦南得，阿弥尼多比迦南多。伽尼尼卡卡那吉多伽尼娑哈，南无阿弥陀佛耶，多他卡多耶，多得亚他，阿弥尼多波比，阿弥尼多瑟旦波比。阿弥尼多比迦南得，阿弥尼多比迦南多，伽尼尼卡卡那吉多伽尼娑哈。首节根本传承上师大白莲花童子手印，观想根本传承上师大白莲花童子三光加倍。
Visualize the empowerments of the three lights by the root guru.
是大白莲花童子心咒短咒
21
遍。嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽。嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽，嗡格连生悉地吽。受戒阿弥陀佛定义。
Om Amitabha. Om Amitabha meditative mudra. First, empty the mind and visualize the void.
Om Sopava Sutta Sarva Dharma Sopava Sutto Hang. Om Sopava Sutta Sarva Dharma Sopava Sutto Hang. Om Sopava Sutta Sarva Dharma Sopava Sutto Hang. 观想虚空中有一个红色的种子字谢字，放大红光。观想谢字旋转，化为阿弥陀佛，身焰红色，披袈裟，站立于千叶莲华台，双手于焰印，持焰示众生。观想阿弥陀佛眉心白毫相光旋转，升空成一弧形，白毫相光照入行者顶窍，行者全身呈白色水晶透明，业障全消除。在观想阿弥陀佛化为一红点，从行者顶窍而入，顺着中脉而下，达于行者的心，坐于行者的心中莲台。此时阿弥陀佛渐渐变大，大至与行者相等，行者即变成阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛即是行者，二者密密合合，没有差别。此阿弥陀佛本尊心咒108遍，先做持念珠。
Say Amitabha Buddha's mantra 108 times. First perform Mala visualization.
Om Ami Devase, 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 Ami Devase, Om 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 Ami Devase, Ami Devase, Om 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 Ami Devase。做9节佛风有3摩地。
Perform 9 cycle Buddha breathing, enter into samadhi.
加持八大本尊心咒及念佛。Om Ani Devase Om Mani Padme Hum Om Panamo Lintorin Sokha Om Ha 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 Vei Samaye Sokha Om Zeri Zuri Junpei Sokha Om Jambara Tharan Tharaye Sokha Om Ahom Beja Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se Om Ahom Guru Pe Ahơ Sasa Maha Liên Sân Siddhi Hom Tế Ha Om Bekha Zaya Maha Bekha Zaya Raja Samo Khadereya Soham Nam mô36万亿111万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿111万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿111万9500同名同号阿弥陀佛。请大家起念，请佛注释祈愿文。具得妙善圣尊密密主，十方世界佛他成数佛，大悲有情海会众菩萨，佛教金刚空行平理，世间三毒炽盛业漫漫，身心摧折轮回苦无休，众生一念降生度无情，三宝于是微光复寻声。人天福田所依金刚身，受戒传法灌顶此心地。佛子齐请注释转法轮，弥勒无量无尽众生界。回向愿同念佛者，同生极乐国，上报四重恩，下济三途苦，见佛了生死，如佛度一切。弟子众等愿以此同修功德回向，祈愿圣尊佛体安康，长寿自在，常住世间，永转法轮。恭请圣尊作众回向。
The overall merit dedication. ，wholeheartedly we pay homage to the Amitabha Tathagata of the Western Paradise. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to Amitabha Tathagata of the Western Paradise. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to Amitabha Tathagata of the Western Paradise. We pray to Amitabha Tathagata to guide the Bardu spirits to be reborn into the Pure Lands. We pray to Amitabha Tathagata to bestow upon all participants good health, the eradication of sicknesses, homage to Amitabha Tathagata to bestow upon all participants the enhanced wisdom to arrive at the realm of enlightenment, endowed with ample resources. We pray to Amitabha Buddha to bestow upon all participants harmony, love and respect, so that we can widely deliver sentient beings. We pray to Amitabha Tathagata, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, Mahastama Prapta Bodhisattva, the Trinity of the Pure Land, please appear to those at the moment of death and guide the true Buddha disciple to be reborn into the Pure Land. May all of us live in harmony with love and respect. May everyone have attainments in their spiritual cultivation. May everyone emit bright radiance. May they be able to generate their inner light in their heart. May their sound of mantra chanting, of Buddha's chanting, can be heard by you, Amitabha. May the Lord Tian Da Jiao, the Grand Brother Deliverance ceremony, can proceed well, auspicious, and goes according to the Dharma. May the founder, the head of the Western Paradise, Amitabha Tathagata, the 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name and identification of Amitabha Tathagata, radiate light, and grant our prayers. To the gods in heaven, gods on earth, may you be far from all calamities, may all calamities abandon us, may all disasters turn into dust. May all enemies and enmities disappear, may all of our wishes be fulfilled. May all enemies and enmities vanish. One.
We
say hundreds of the mantra 3 times.
Sutto kayu me bawa, supu kayu me bawa, anorato me bawa, sawa sidi me burayata, sawa dharma sutame chitamu siri ren guru hom. Ha 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 ha, bhagavan sawa tathagata peccamami mancha, pecca bawa mahasamaya sato ahom pecca. Om Pecca Sato Samaya Manu Panaya Pecca Sato Tenu Padicha Sejo Me Pawa Sutto Kayu Me Pawa Supu Kayu Me Pawa Anorato Me Pawa Sawa Sidi Me Purayata Sawa Dharma Sutame Chitamu Siri Ren Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Pecca Mami Mensa Pecca Pawa Mahasamaya Sato ahom pe om peca sato samaya manu panaya peca sato tenu padicha jejo me pawa suto kayu me pawa supu kayu me pawa anorato me pawa sawa sidi me purayacha sawa dharma sutame chitamu siri ren guru hom ha 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 bhagavan sawa tathagata peccamami mancha pecca bawa mahasamaya sato ahom pe 做观想大礼拜，100根本
Pray Homa choosing visualization for Student Guru and all Buddhas.
观想给你，
Visualize for position on the ground, release the mantra second to all Bodhisattvas.
Hom 观想
Visualize for position on the ground, release the mantra
300诸
third
佛
to all
金
Herukas
刚
and Tamil
嗡
protectors.
Hom 观想
Visualize
给
for
你，
position on the
天
ground,
经
release
三
the
业
mantra
是平等
fourth chakra.
念圆满咒。Om Brim Om Brim Om Brim Om Mani Padme Hum。让我们以热烈的掌声感谢根本传承上师加持同修圆满吉祥。
Let's now give a round
致
of
赠
applause
仪
as our
式
token，
我们有
of
请鹿野 皇室集团有请陆野集团阿拉伯联合大公国皇室投资公司总经理林坤英女士代表。
Managing Director of the Royal Investment Company of the United Arab Emirates to please come forward.
总经理林坤英女士代表阿拉伯大公国亲王赛义宾苏卢阿拿哈扬
the Royal Investment Company of the UAE
一个2300年历史的希腊伯
Hyacinth bowl of 2,300 years old. They used to heal diseases, put water or medicine on them, and see them as a rare piece of existence. A great hyacinth.
它曾用来治愈疾病哦。
It can be used for healing.
一个200年历史的猫眼石钻子，
And a 200-year-old
一盒经冷浴后所提炼出来的顶级沉香油
called the tiger eye or the eyes of the cat.
200年历史的猫眼石钻子。
200-year-old tiger's eye.
一个是200年历史的祖母绿玉石玛瑙吊坠。
And a 200-year-old green agate gemstone.
也在视频。一串是150
And a
年的
white
白珊瑚念
coral
珠。
rosary. That's 150 years old.
一盒是阿拉伯香。 让我们再次热烈的掌声，感谢绿野集团阿拉伯联合大公国皇室投资公司，谢谢。
Pure your imagination.
让我们一起虔诚恭敬合掌，恭请根本传承上师为大家做宝贵的法语开示。
And now let's join our palms together and together we invite His Holiness for precious Dhamma teaching. Homage to the Venerable Monk Lian-Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Tengkung, the Sheng-yen Teacher. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. Homage to Master Dukden Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. And homage to the main deity of the group practice today. Amitabha Tathagata of the Western Paradise. Homage to Guan Yin Bodhisattva. Homage to Mahastama Prapta Bodhisattva. Semu Tanchen Jatso Rinpoche, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma lecturers, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, and all disciples present here and over the internet. And our VIPs tonight are Madam to Ambassador Daniel Liao, the Taipei rep to Sweden and Norway, Dharma Sister Judy, accountant to Buddha Foundation, Dharma Sister Teresa, and Greenfield Holding Investment, a royal investment company of the UAE, United Arab Emirates, Dharma Sister Lin Kun-yin. Producers for the Geni Dian Sang Shinten from TDI TV Taiwan, Dharma Sister Rebecca Shiachi. Good evening, everybody. How do you do? So today we perform Amitabha Tathagata, deity yoga. For any Buddhist would know Amitabha Buddha. Everyone knows Amitabha Buddha, and he delivered the most sentient beings and closest to sentient beings. One time, someone asked Master Nona from Xikang and asked him, what is the greatest Dharma of all tantric Dharma? And his reply was Amitabha Dharma practice. So the great Dharma of Amitabha is the greatest Dharma of Tantrayana. Sometimes we think, how come Amitabha Dharma is the greatest Dharma? Isn't the greatest Buddha, the Adharma Buddha, and the greatest Vajra protector is Mahotara Heruka from the Master Nola from Kham. So Dorje Chang is the same as the Adharma Buddha or Samantabhadra Tathagata. Or Dorje Chang or Vajradhara. He should be the greatest because he's a primordial Buddha. So his Dharma should be the greatest. But Master Nona of Kham explained, but the one that is closest and most connected with the samsara, with the Sahavat, is Amitabha Tathagata. So Amitabha Buddha and sentient beings are very, very close. So Sakyamuni Buddha should have been the founder of samsara. He should be closest to sentient beings. But then, how come it's Amitabha Buddha too? So although Sakyamuni Buddha is the founder of samsara's Buddhism, and he spoke and taught Buddha Dharma, made lots of them. And his Buddhism spread from India to Southeast Asia and from Southeast Asia to Tibet, to China, to Korea, to Japan. And of course, it's to Sri Lanka and Indonesia.
虽然它有这样子的，但是很奇怪的，我们每个人见面，佛教徒见面。
But it's very strange that when Buddhists greet each other, nobody would chant Sakyamuni Buddha. So when you greet each other, you would say Amitabha.
照理说是阿弥陀佛才对的，念的才是对的。
So it's correct to chant Amitabha. But in the movies, in the Eastern movies, when a monk greets another monk, they would say, "Oh, Amitabha." So that's misguiding people. It's not all. And all means black in Taiwanese. Because that's not the black-faced Golden Mother. But we should say Amitabha. But in the movies, they would always say Amitabha. I can't stand it. Because it was acted by the fake monks. The true monks would say Amitabha. Like from the Om Ah, Hom, the Ah. Not O, but Ah. So when we greet each other, we would say Amitabha. And we all strive to go to the Western Buddha land. And he is closest to the sentient beings in samsara. So the great Dharma of Amitabha, we can say, is also closest to sentient beings. And there is the little Amitabha Sutra, the medium Amitabha Sutra, and then the Buddha of Infinite Life Sutra and Buddha, and also the scriptures of being reborn into the Pure Land. So the Pure Land sect is according to the Amitabha Sutra. The Sutra of the Buddha of Infinite Life, and also the discourse on the reborn in the Pure Land to establish the Pure Land sect. So primarily they would chant Amitabha Buddha's name. They don't teach us about visualization, etc., just by chanting the name of Amitabha Buddha. They continually chant Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, Namo Amitabha, until you're in full concentration. And then at the moment of death, you can also chant Namo Amitabha. If you're in full concentration, Amitabha Buddha would appear in front of you and guide you to be reborn into the Pure Land. And the Trinity of the Pure Land would also, of the West, would also appear. So in Tantayana, it is called the simple path or the easy path. However, to be single-minded is not easy. In single-mindedness, you have to chant the Buddha's name in full concentration. until your moment of death. Then Amitabha, Guan Yin, and Mahastama will come and guide you. So in Taiwan or Japan, there's the Pure Land sect in Japan, and the true Pure Land sect. And in Taiwan too, there's the Pure Land sect. So they chant Amitabha's name by upholding the light, by chanting the Amitabha's name. And this sutra is like it's spoken without being questioned, being asked. So nobody asks Sakyamuni Buddha, but the Buddha spoke about it, because most sutras were given by Sakyamuni Buddha because someone asked. But this Amitabha Sutra was a sutra that was spoken by the Buddha himself without being asked. Why he could guide so many beings to be reborn into the Pure Land? Because his Pure Land are 4 levels. The first one is the Pure Land of both sages and mundane beings. So, like if you have a heavy karma, but you're single-minded in chanting Amitabha's name at the moment of death, they can go to the Pure Land, but it's not a very high realm, and the realm is the realm of common Pure Land of both sage and mundane beings. So that Pure Land is the place where beings still have karma. So even when you still have karma, you can go to a Pure Land, and that's the Pure Land. And the next Pure Land is the majestic Pure Land. That's a little bit higher. And the highest one is the complete extinction Pure Land. And the highest realm is the realm of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And the second level Pure Land, and the third level Pure Land, and the last Pure Land. So, if you can be in full concentration at the moment of death, you can still go to the Pure Land at the lowest realm, which means even when you still have karma, you can go to the Pure Land if you're in full concentration. But you cannot go to the other Pure Lands. So, if you're just a mundane being and you still have karma, you can. The most you can go is the Amitabha Pure Lands of both mundane and sages combined. So they ask, like, how about those with karma? How about those after karma being eradicated? Then you can go to the highest realm and the second highest realm. But if you still have karma, you can go to the third and the last or the fourth level of the Pure Land. So when they argue, some people say that you have to eradicate karma before you can be reborn into the Western Paradise or the Buddha Amitabha's Pure Land. And the opponent would say that Of course, you can go even when you have karma. So, of course, you can go when you don't have karma anymore. But if you still have karma, you can also go, because you can go to the third and fourth level of the Pure Land. You know, of course, in my opinion, if you have completely eradicated your karma, of course you can go to the Western paradise. But even when you still have karma, you can still go. So the realm where there are both sages and mundane beings, and then after certain time, then you can also become sages in that realm. So you all are familiar with Amitabha Buddha. Although we practice Tantric Buddhism, but we still chant Amitabha Buddha's name. Namo 36,119,500 Buddhas of the same name and identification of Amitabha Buddha. So we also chant Amitabha Buddha's name. So if you don't have attainments in your Tantric Dharma practice, but you have attainment in your Pure Land Dharma practice, you can still go to Pure Land. So although you don't have attainments in your Tantric practice, but if you follow us in our chanting of Amitabha Buddha, you can also go to the Pure Land. It's quite difficult. Spiritual cultivation is really quite difficult. Okay, Master will share a joke. Xiaoming has a very low, feels very low, and then pray to the at the temple. And then after praying, before leaving, there was a great master who asked, "Have you put it down?" And he replied, "I have put down all the miseries." And the master shook his head and asked again, "Have you put down?" "Yes, all my attachments." And the master shook his head again and said, "Have you put it down?" And Xiaoming felt that there's some Zen, there's some Zen meaning in these questions, and said, "I have let go, or I have put down all my ego." And the master shook his head again, and Xiaoming became impatient and asked, "What else I have not put down?" And the master replied, "It's the offerings for the incense and lamb." What kind of master is that? It's Master Money, because his family name is Money. So in this world, you can put down everything except money. No matter what. Oh, thank you to Dharma Sister Kuan Yin to make so many offerings, and I have to hug them in my sleep. That would be quite difficult. Because we have to put such expensive items in the safe deposit box or in the safe. These are like thousands of years old. It's transparent, very bright. several thousand year old, an expensive item. So we have to keep them in the safe. But for elderlies, we often forget the code to the safe. So we have put it in, and then whoever that remembers it would take it away. Like all these jewels, like this 200-year-old jewel. And it's valuable. And I don't want to say, I don't dare to say it here. Otherwise, you may want to get into my house in the middle of the night. Have you put it down? Yes, you should. Because all these items can be resolved with one phrase. Just for you, for your enjoyment for a few decades. So you put it there, you look at it, you touch it, and then one day it would be seen and touched by other people. So anyone with the realm of enlightenment would understand. Only that great master could not put down, could not let go. I will leave a phrase before I leave the world. It's not related to me. I am not related to anything. If you can comprehend what this means, then you can definitely be reborn into the Pure Land and have attainments. So my last words would just be 3 Chinese words, not like Master Sheng-yen wrote a long verse and then he wrote it wrong in the last phrase, because he wrote that I can abandon life and death. So I corrected it, because there are no life and death to be abandoned. So Master Sheng-yen from the Flower Drum School, he was the founder of the Huagu Mountain. And he wrote the verse the wrong way, because he thought there are still life and death. That's why he abandoned the life and death. But for Grandmaster, his realm is that there is no life and there is no death. But isn't that life for Grandmaster? And in the future you would die and you would enter into Nirvana, so there is death. Why do you say there is no life and death? Only in this short period of time of 100 years, there is life or birth and death. But beyond this 100 years, where is life, where is birth, where is death? Let me ask you, where were you before birth? And where are you? Where will you be after death? So the real Zen is no birth and no death. In Zen Buddhism, that's the case. But this Zen master did not even know. And he wrote that he had abandoned birth and death. Actually, there is no birth and no death to be abandoned. That's all I would say. Let me share another joke. joke is not funny.
然后读好久，又
I
发
have
现不好笑。
to read it so long and it's not funny.
老师问全班的同学，老师问
The
你看
teacher
到神
asks
吗
the class,
你们看到神吗？
do you see
全班
God?
的同学回答不能。
Can you see
老
God?
师问
And the
你摸
students
得到
replied,
神
no.
吗？
Can
全
you
班的同学
touch
回答
God?
不能。
And all the students in the class
老
replied,
师问
no.
那就代表
And the
世
teacher
界
asked
上没
again.
有神。
That means there's no
这
God.
个时候小明就举手发问，
And then Xiaoming raised his hand
小明
and
讲
asked,
老师，你看
Teacher
到你的大脑吗？
huh?
老师讲不能。
Can you see your brain?
小明
No.
讲你摸到你的大脑吗？
Can you
老师
touch
也
your
讲不
brain?
能。
And the teacher said,
小明
no.
回答，
And then
那就
Xiaoming
代
said,
表你没有大
that
脑。
means you have no brain.
老师讲滚出去。
And then the teacher replied, get out of here.
所以很多事情，大家要知道，
So we all should know.
啊，你看不到1000万年以前的事情，
You
对不对？
cannot know or see
的事情
10 million years ago.
的历史
Like China has a history of 5,000 years. The four
中国
great
埃及
ancient stories, China,
巴
Egypt,
比伦
Babylon, and India.
世界最久的，
These are
都是
the
5000年而已。
the oldest
1000万年
civilizations on earth.
你看不到。但是
So
有没有
10
100
million years ago, you don't know, you haven't seen
甚
it.
至有1亿年左右，
But does it exist? Yes. Or
地球
even
存在以
a
前
billion years? Yes, exists. Because the earth has existed for a very long time. So you cannot say that it doesn't
看不
exist.
到就没有。
Because we cannot see it, we cannot say that it doesn't
我
exist.
们看不到的东西还
It's
多，
impossible. There are so many things we can't see, like the
就
germs.
看不到。只有是在研究室里面，
Only in the
他
lab
们看得到细菌。
they can see the germs,
眼睛所看不到的，
the bacteria and the
世界上还有
virus.
很多存在的
And there are many existences that you can't see with your eyes.
那我们讲这个道果啊，
Now let's talk about Lamdre.
如是水气，则习止事业成就；
If it is the qi of the
火
water,
气，则怀爱事业成就；烘气，则现行
it is to
诸
accomplish
福事业成就，诸事业无碍成就，有印入他人命气之道，能偏观他之内部，宜得到他行通，是 切合过犯。
one can accomplish the work of purification. But the wind qi is for subjugation,
雷电
and the fire qi, the work of harmony and love. So 4 kinds of work can be accomplished with no hindrances. And by entering into the path of other people's life energy, one can observe the internal parts and attain the transcendent power of knowing other people's mind.
我们身上
So if you practice qi,
也就是所谓四大地水火风。
like there are many elements inside our body, like the 4
这里
elements,
讲
the
道国讲
earth, water, fire, and wind. Like here in Lamdre, it talks about the water
能
qi.
够让你增长福分，
It can
增长福分，
increase your merits and good fortune inside your body.
能够让你增长福分。你修
So
法
the
里
water
有
qi can increase
水，就代
your
表
good fortunes. So like in your Dharma practice, if you encounter water and water represents wealth, that means
火
you
气
would have enhanced good fortune. And then if you have attainments in your fire, qi, then one can accomplish the work of harmony and love. So if you have attainments in your fire practice, then you would have perfect love, whether it's the great love or small love, but without the horrible love. So if the fire qi has become pure, then you naturally will emit light. Just by standing there, once you have attainment in your inner fire practice, just even by sitting there, there would be many people wanting to take refuge in you. That's the great love, or the great magnetism or attraction. Like the famous singers, they must have practice, because in their fire and their light would attract many people. Or the leaders of the nations, or the famous entertainers are all like that. That's the practice of fire. And then by the practice of the wind, as you know, so all the Vajra protectors and Herukas were emanated or manifested from wind. So your work of subjugation will succeed, and you would be very authoritative. You would have authority, and you would be able to destroy all your enemies and obstructions. That's the accomplishments of wind practice. If you enter into the path of other people's life energy, that's the transference of consciousness. So you transport your own qi into an animal. So when the animal is about to die and the animal becomes alive again, that's called the transference of consciousness. So if you can enter into other people's heart, you would immediately know the internal parts of their bodies, and you would also have the transcendent power of knowing other people's mind. So you know what they're thinking. If your qi can exit and enter into other people's hearts, then you would know what they are thinking. That's why the qi practice is extremely important. So by practicing qi, if you attain the water qi, you would have purification accomplishment. The fire qi, the harmony work, and the wind qi is the work of subjugation. Once you have attainments in your qi practice, you can eliminate dangers and obstructions, like falling off the cliffs, or accidents in the mountains, or due to thunders or strikes by lightning. Nothing will obstruct you, and your life will gain self-mastery. Danger will not happen to you, will not touch you. Like nowadays, the most common one is car accidents, or national disputes between nations, disasters, natural disasters, due to avalanche or flood or windstorm or the crack of the earth and the avalanche of the mountains, landslides. So in America, as we drive, if you drive, because bridges would break, so if you drive following the cars in front of you and all of a sudden the car disappears, you have to brake, put on the brake, because the cars fell off the bridge. So the highways in America are very progressive, but there are many broken bridges because they are already like antiques. They are already hundreds of years old. Also the railroads. When America was founded, they built the railroads and the roads and the highways. So they're hundreds of years old. So they're all old. We have highways, or we have high-speed rails all over the world. Only America doesn't have it. And you can mull it over why America doesn't have the high-speed rail, or cannot have the high-speed rail. After you complete the practice of qi, you can cut off all kinds of obstructions. That you have no more obstructions. By practicing the qi, you would also be healthy. The other day, this is the qi on the right hand, and then moved it to the left hand. And then the upper qi and the lower qi, so the lower qi moves upward. Move to the upper qi, and then use the upper qi to push down to become the lower qi. And then the distributing qi that reaches all parts of the body. Move to the eyes. Then you would be able to see all the way to those mountains and beyond. And you move it to the ears. And then the ears will be able to hear far away that someone is bad-mouthing you. You can hear very far away. And then move it to your tongue. And the tongue would listen to you to become a pointed tongue. So the flat tongue can become a pointed tongue. So the qi can reach all parts of the body. Then that's the longevity practice. And the obstructions of your lifespan would be eradicated when it appears. If there's bad thing in your body, you move the qi over there. In the morning, I first practice my eyes. I would rotate it for a total of 14 times. And then, lastly, I would open my eyes and look as far as possible. I would practice my ears. See, I don't need any glasses even for reading a book. I'm 74 already, and I never wear eyeglasses. You have never seen it, right? I still have good eyesight. And my hearing power is also good. I can hear very far. And my teeth, because I tap my teeth in the morning when I wake up, every day. Okay? I will do it so that you can hear it. Can you hear the sound of the teeth tapping? That's called tapping the teeth. But be careful, don't do it too hard because the teeth may break. So you practice your teeth. And how do you train your brain? Visualization. Visualization is to train your brain. And rotating 40 times is to train your eyes. The 9 cycle breathing is to train your nose. And the chi reaching the ears is to train your ears. And then you train, you practice your tongue, your body. So you have to rely on this. That's all because of chi. How come such a joke? Like make a sentence, like in Chinese we have to write a sentence with these words. But this is only meaningful in Chinese. While Dad is driving, he's also looking at the beautiful girls. And Dad not only likes to play the cell phones, he also likes to see the beautiful girl. Dad, if he doesn't look at the beautiful girls, he would play his cell phones. The 4th sentence. Even when Dad is busy, he would still make time to look at the beautiful girls. Doesn't matter what happens, it will never change Dad's love for beautiful girls. And the 6th sentence. Dad only smiles when he sees beautiful girls. From morning till night, if Dad doesn't smile after looking at beautiful girls, then he would be smiling when he's looking at beautiful girls. And the next. Although Dad knows this is not right, but he would still continue to do it.
如果点点点就，如果这些让妈妈知道了，爸爸就死定了。
If we let mom knows about this, then dad would be dead for sure.
这是一个笑话。
This is just a joke.
这个很奇怪。
It's strange.
这世界上就有这些事情。
We have these things in this world.
几乎大家都是一样。
Everyone is
所有
the
男
same.
生都喜欢看人。
All men loves beautiful girls.
有男生反对的吗？
Anyone? Any men opposing to this?
你们有反对看美女的吗？
Anyone opposing to look at beautiful girls?
喜欢不喜欢看美女？
Do you like looking at beautiful girls? If you think differently, raise your
奇
hand.
怪，就是一样的。师尊也一样。
They are all the same, even Grandmaster.
师尊也是一样的。另外有一点，师尊跟别人家不一样。
But there's one point that Grandmaster is different from other people. There's so many bad things happening in Taiwan recently.
只要不答应他，
If the girl
占有心，
doesn't
女的给他杀了，
doesn't agree with him anymore,
给他分尸掉，就杀了。
the possessiveness of the man would kill the girl. So it's very dangerous to be a beautiful girl.
有一天呢，你要小心一点。
So the beautiful girls have to be careful. You have to look.
要找一种
You have to find the right
温
people.
和的男生，
You need to find a more gentle or
不
kind-hearted
会
man,
动手打女生的男生，
not the abusive kind of
不
man.
会把你分尸的男生，
The man that will not
很危险的。
cut you up.
现在交朋友真的好危险。
It's very dangerous
男的占有欲怎么那么
to date these days because
像
the
师尊本身来讲
possessiveness of the
在
man
军中
was too extreme. Grandmaster
天涯
received training in the military, and they
何必单恋一枝花？
there are so many flowers on earth. Why do we only care for one flower?
天涯何处？
We would carve the gravity in the toilets in the military.
我们军中的这厕所文化里面都有写，所以我受到这个洗脑以后，
So after I was brainwashed in the military,
非常的宽大。
Grandmaster is very open-hearted.
如果自己的女朋友或者自己
If
的爱
my
人
girlfriend or my
喜
loved
欢上了
one
别的男生，
loves another man,
我就会想到一件事：
then I would
旧
think,
的不去呀，新的不来。
if the old one doesn't go, then the new one will not come. There's so many flowers on earth.
执着他那么一位，
Why are you so have such a hang up toward just one? Just let her
还
go.
送他礼物，
Wish her well.
对不对？
If she's leaving,
送你一笔
give her some gifts
东西给你啊，你赶快
and
拜托了。
or maybe give her
你走了，
a bag of a stack of something and please go, please go. And after you go, we will be happy because we have fire in our heart. Because after the inner fire is ignited, it's bright all over.
该来了，他自然就来。
Those who are supposed to come will come, and those who are supposed to go will go naturally.
不用太执着这些，
There's no need to have hang-ups about it between man and woman. Just take it lightly. Just take it
不过
lightly.
对师母，我是很尊敬，
But I highly respect
她
Simu.
真的一生
Why? Because she truly dedicated her whole life to True Buddha School. I have no expectations from her because she really has provided great help to True Buddha School and Grandmaster, and she has such perseverance and focus, and she can resolve all and any problems. She's really incredible. If she can't fully recover, or if she can't be completely healthy, it's also Grandmaster's loss. So we have to register yourself for the protection of the planet rulers. There's one key point. Someone asked the Great Master, for the new year, we have to register for the planet rulers. But do you also want to register for the so for the planet rulers is for the coming new year, but it's for the past one. Is otherwise you will not go to the new year. So the planet ruler is for the safety. So for the planet rulers is voluntary, but for Antaizhou. Then you may die if it is voluntary. And the planet ruler is a god, so he's very big-hearted. And Antaizhou is a human being, so you have to treat him right. Yeah, this is kind of... So either you pray to the god or you ask the person. So there's a huge difference between the two. So we should probably place that. There's no sound. This was Kidaking. So you got 36 from your exam, so you beat you 36 times. And how about this time? How many times? No need. Why? Because I get 0. So today, it was Amitabha. If you feel that Tantric Dharma practice is too difficult for you, because there are some difficult parts in Tantrayana, you can also practice the Pure Land sect. And the Trinity of Pure Land is Amitabha Buddha, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, and Mahastama Prapta Bodhisattva. So after we chant Buddha Amitabha's name, you want to chant Kuan Yin and Mahastamaprapta. Because the ones attending or following Amitabha Buddha is Kuan Yin Bodhisattva and Mahastamaprapta Bodhisattva. They are also very important. The attendants are important. If the attendants are happy, then the attendant will tell Amitabha Buddha, hey, we should guide this person to the Pure Land. So that's why the attendants are important. And there are two attendants next to Amitabha Buddha. The two ... next to Amitabha Buddha. So Grandmaster has been in union, spiritual union with Amitabha Buddha. So the same with you. Once you gain spiritual union with Amitabha Buddha, like Grandmaster, every time I encounter difficulties or on the plane, as soon as I board the plane, first I would visualize Golden Mother, my yidam, and I would start chanting the Buddha's name. And in my chanting, I would feel that Amitabha Buddha now is standing on top of my head. As soon as I join my palms, so at this moment, Amitabha Buddha is standing on top of my head. So at this moment, when you're flying on a plane with Amitabha Buddha standing on top of your head, you would feel at peace. There would not be any problem. On earth, in this world, at the crucial moment, it is no problem. There is no problem. I had a Mercedes-Benz before with the license plate of 546, and some people say that's bad, you have to change it. Because 546 in Chinese sounds like I'm dead. How can you drive such a car? And I said, no, no, no. 546 is like nothing matters. So just changed it. Then it's good. Like as soon as I get on the plane, just like right now, just chant a few Amitabha's name, and Amitabha Buddha would be standing on top of my head, and I saw it. I saw him. And of course, you would have no problems whatsoever. So you need to train to be able like this, that as soon as you are mindful of him, then he would come. And this is called spiritual union or yogic response. We are truly grateful to His Holiness Precious Dharma teaching.
赐授莲花童子法灌顶讲授结果。法会现场有中英语网络直播，欢迎大家踊跃赴时参加。详情请看看中国中全球资讯网站查询。明天护摩法会开始前，下午1点半到2点10分，在彩虹雷藏寺护摩殿主办书墨传世间读书会，由常驻美国西雅图雷藏寺莲花碧真上师带领大家导读法王圣真莲生活佛文集第161册《清凉的一面》，请大家带着书本或上真佛博业藏网站点选这本书，来在读书会现场一起共读。如果大家还没有参加真佛博业藏会员，我们专有义工为你们服务，只要加入会员，主办单位都会报名师尊护摩法会加持。读书会现场有网络直播，欢迎大家踊跃赴时参加。详情请参看真佛博业藏网站查询。6月30日，法王圣真莲生活佛将莅临美国加州乌伦，主持由尊圣雷藏寺主办的地藏王菩萨罗天大教及黑面金武净土三尊大法会。法会将首度以大猛山超度罗天大教方式展开，势必威力震慑十法界，是一场名扬两翼的大救度。圣尊并将于法会中赐授地藏王菩萨罗天大教法灌顶，西眼千载难逢，欢迎大家踊跃赴时参加，同沾法喜，共沐佛光。详情请参看真佛宗全球资讯网站及尊圣雷藏寺网站查询。1年1度的秋季大法会将于今年9月8日星期六下午2点，在西雅图雷登堡会议中心举办。圣尊慈悲首传中卡巴祖师念诵法，针对大法，请大家赶快告诉大家，珍惜此千年轻松的大法缘。详情请参看真佛宗上网站查询。中委会活动信息：今年秋季大家所期待的真佛宗教育研习及联谊会，将于9月7日在美国彩虹雷藏寺举行。这次活动内容丰富多彩，教育性一起成长。活动中真佛宗若对活动事宜有任何疑问，请致电西雅图中委会办事处，联络人莲宏法师、莲恩法师。您的参与将是我们最大的推动力。即日起开始网络报名，详情请参看真佛宗全球资讯网站查询。慈悲的根本传承上师再次邀请弟子，将于9月16日周日在雷藏寺七星落地的风水宝地亲自为大众主持升福仪式，请大家尽早把生机物寄来，把握此难得改命运大转化的好机缘。请观看太阳雷藏寺网站查询。由亚裔人士咨询服务中心举办为你而走筹款活动，西雅图雷藏寺多年来积极支持与参与该中心委员筹款活动，欢迎大家发心赞助，捐赠善款由德辉上师负责代收，再转交给主办单位。今年的活动日期是在6月30日。请唱诵组带领大家唱诵佛号。
The walk for rest is set for September 30th.
请新皈依者到坛城前长跪，恭请圣尊为新皈依者做皈依灌顶。
Now we are inviting any of you who would like to take refuge in His Holiness and follow the spiritual cultivation of True Buddha School to please come forward to the center of the temple and personally receive refuge initiation from His Holiness. If you're not present in person and would like to take refuge, please send a letter to True Buddha Foundation and request for remote initiation. 呀，那个时候没有看到，你来的时候我也没有时间看。也奇怪，为什么他传给你？上一次也是有吗？对。
之前是有人已经传给我，这个是我是转给你的。
谢谢。
恭请圣尊加持大悲咒水及为佛像开光。
We are inviting His Holiness to bless the great compassion water and to consecrate Buddha images. Please stand up and make prostrations and say endless devotion.
诸佛嗡啊吽。 拜诸菩萨 Om Ah Hom。3拜诸护法金刚 Om Ah Hom。4平等一起手。同修会圆满吉祥结束了，感谢根本传承上师的大加持，感谢师母诸位上师、教授师、法师、贵宾同门善心大德的护持，谢谢大家，阿弥陀佛。We now conclude this live broadcast. Thank you for viewing.